Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So they added the Nurburing 24 hours track on the online daily races. So this is daily race C, and this is just while I was doing the Group 3 cars campaign for this track. So I'm quite happy they added this for the online race. I'm starting here from the 4th position with the Group 3 Beetle. Had a qualifying time which wasn't too bad, but it wasn't enough for full position. Only managed 4th place for the start here. So we're coming up the first corner. I can see I'm under pressure here by the BMW. I'm trying to catch up there with the Aston. I think the race is led by 2 Mercedes SLS. Yeah, there's 2 Mercedes SLS and the Aston. Then there's me, and I'm being attacked there by an M6 and another Beetle, and I think there's a Porsche there. Yeah. Oh, somebody just went off track. Quite clean here for me, so no major incidents. I can see there's, yeah, I think I just jumped back here just to see what happened there. So there was quite a battle between the BMWs and the Beetle there. Now let's see who's gonna go off track. Yeah, I think there was a bit of contact there, but oh yeah, okay, so I think the M6 there hit the Beetle, which hit the Porsche after, so there you go, quite a feisty battle there. Okay, so back with me here, I'm trying to catch up with the pack, with the top 3 drivers here. The SLS is still in the lead. It's quite packed there in the front. If you are gonna do any overtakes here, so oh, what happened there? Who was that? Yeah, so I think that was one of the Mercedes that went off track. Okay, so jumping back to my car here. Coming up this chicane, which is it's a high-speed chicane. I'm only shifting down to 4th gear, trying to keep up that speed. And now the left corner, which brings us to the ring. You can see there a lock up there from the Aston, and just a twitch there from me. But I'm inching up to the Aston. Very low potential for overtakes actually, on the Nurburing. There's space for 2 cars, but it's always a big risk when trying to push for an overtake. So basically just trying to stay as close as possible to the Aston. It's key here not to make any mistakes. I can see I'm under pressure by the BMW there. Keeping up with me quite good throughout the race so far. Now coming up this corner, this high-speed corner on the right, which can be tricky. You can lose it on the grass or with the gravel there on the left if you're not paying enough attention. Oh, so yeah, somebody just lost it there. One of the Mercedes. Let's see what happened. Oh, this is one of the Mercedes that were actually leading the race. Yeah, so that puts me there into the 1st position, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, it's very easy to lose grip there. Enough to put just 2 tires on the grass, and if you're not paying attention in the throttle, then okay, you're gonna spin. Right, coming up to another tricky corner, going hard on the brakes, down to 3rd. So I'm in 3rd position. I can see the Aston there fighting, actually not fighting, but trying to catch up or just stay behind, stay in the top of the SLS. I'm trying to close up the gap as much as possible, so shifting down here to 3rd and then to 2nd, trying to stay on the throttle, half on the throttle, full on the throttle, not to lose too much time. Car behind is catching up, I think. I think it's the M6, yeah. Inching towards me, closer and closer. Shifting down here into 3rd. There is another set of tricky corners coming now, so it's only the 1st lap, and there's tire wear as well, so I need to manage the tires as much as possible too. Now we can see the camera from the BMW that's chasing me as he's getting closer. This corner here, this set of corners at second gear and the next one in third gear, it's a bit more difficult for the BMW than it is for me in the Beetle. Okay, next corner on the right, it's one of the tricky ones. You need to have enough speed to get out of it fast, as it's going uphill. It can quite slow you down, and you can see the BMW is being chased now by the Mercedes that just went off track there a few moments ago, but you can see it's catching up really fast. So I'm under attack by the M6 and he's under attack by the SLS, which is not that close, but it will get closer. Currently it looks like, and this is back with me in my car. So this straight bit, BMW has a higher top speed than the Beetle, so it will get closer, but we'll see if it's close enough to actually come into striking distance, if he can attempt to maneuver. There we go. Just in the rear, they're now coming up the carousel. He needs to slow down as well, yeah. Very easy to lose control here, so steady, very steady on the throttle. He's trying to get past me, just there. I will leave space. I think I just see him on the radar there, so whenever there is an opportunity for me to leave enough space, I'll like here. So he just managed to pass safe. I don't think there was any contact there. Good driving from him, so from his side there. Okay, nobody behind us, as far as I can see from here. Trying to catch up back with the BMW, see if put enough pressure, maybe he'll make a mistake or get a corner wrong or something like that. Alright, so this is the Mercedes that went off track and was catching up. Now it's just behind me, moving really fast through the pack. Now back to the chase camera. You can see it actually inching towards me really fast. Now there's the top line, the straight bit, which requires top speed, and shifting down here into fourth for me. Now back to third and coming up the next carousel. He needs to be careful as somebody went off track there. So I think that puts me into third position back. Let's see what happened. Yeah, so it was the Mercedes leading the race, I think. Yeah, that went off track. Yeah, very easy to lose it on the carousel, as I was just saying. So back to my car, back to the Mercedes chasing me. Good driving from the Mercedes. I left him enough space there on the left. No contact, or if there was, it was very little. It is quite a narrow track, so he had the penalty. He had to serve the penalty, and the penalty on this straight makes it a lot harder for you than to catch up with the car in front. But because he's in the SLS, which has a much higher top speed than mine, we can see him in the back there. He's actually able to catch up with me before the first corner. So if I'm not mistaken, he's into third position now, and I'm down to fourth. We can see the yellow flags again. Yeah, somebody binned it. It's the Aston. Yeah, the Aston met the barrier. Let's see what happened. Coming off the straight line. Okay. High speed corner here. And now easy to lose control here. Yeah, tire wear and everything. Yeah, lost control. Lucky for me and for the Beamer, so that puts me back into third position. I think we're gonna check the time chart there and make sure. I think I'm in third position. Yeah, that's me there, just third position. So started fourth, up to third now. Was up in third before, and then I was caught up. So we'll see if I'll manage to keep the position or gain further. See how the race goes. We just got into the second lap, the final lap. So this is the Nurburing GP loop, which you can do overtakes here. There is anywhere on the whole track where you can do overtake. This is, you know, the Nurburing loop. It's the easiest. I'm not in striking distance, so within anyone, so not gonna be no overtaking for me so far. Trying to keep it steady and fast. Coming up the Schumacher S here. Okay, pretty clean. Trying to keep that speed. Staying at the right side of the track now, moving back, trying to catch the apex. So the Aston binned it again, or was it the Porsche? Let's see what happened there with the Porsche. Down the ring. This is the Porsche chasing me. So we're back on the Nurburing loop. But as I said, overtakes are almost not impossible. I was overtook by 2 cars, but it's really difficult. It's really a risk. If the driver in front is not willing to give you space, then it makes it really hard. I always give space if the car behind is faster. I don't want to risk any penalties, and plus it's just fair play. Now we can see it. We can see here back on this high-speed corner. Yeah, the Porsche tries to stay behind, but was too close there to the grass and just couldn't keep it on track. So he bins it there. Now he's being under threat by the Mercedes that was once leading the race, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, gets overtook by the Mercedes, and the Porsche bins it again there. Oh no, the Merc goes into the gravel. Too much speed in the corner. Wasn't able to keep it, so he met the gravel there. Yeah. Too bad for that Mercedes. Okay, so now we're back with me on this high-speed bit. Yeah, back. I'm still in third position. This really tricky corner here. Should keep down into second. Trying to go back on the speed there. Check. I can't see anybody in the rear, so that's good. I have enough advantage. We just need to keep the car on track. We see how easy it is to lose control, and that's pretty much, you know, not your race done, but you lose a lot of time. So your chances for a win or a podium, they get really sliced. So coming up that corner fast, you just want to get rid of that corner as fast as you can, as you get these lines which are quite fast. So you want to carry the speed here as much as you can without overdoing it. Go on the brakes here. Just try to keep the car steady. I think the guy in front made a mistake, so I suddenly just see him in front. He just appeared. So let's see what happened. So the Merc was fighting the Beamer, and the Beamer lost control there a bit and went off track. See if it's enough for me to catch up with him and overtake him. So let's see exactly. He was defending from the Merc, went on the grass a little bit and enough to go off track and get this car ghosted. Now let's see if I have enough time to actually take advantage of his mistake. But so far I see that he recuperated and he's back on the speed, but we're gonna put pressure on him and see if he does another mistake, or if I'm just fast enough to overtake him through the remaining corners. There's still some tricky parts of the track left, like this corner here. This can just catch you all of a sudden, so you need to be really careful. I would say this is one of the hardest corners because it just comes by surprise until you actually learn the whole track perfectly. But until then, I think that's one of the most trickiest corners on the whole track. So we're going top speed here, trying to catch up with the Beamer, inching towards him. There's gonna be another hard bit of the track with many curves, so I'll try to get closer to the M6 as close as I can. Okay, not difficult corner, but high speed, you kind of need to lift a bit. Now it's going down to second gear. The Merc just binned it, so the Merc hit something, lost it, went off track. We're just gonna see now. Yeah, so yeah, he met the barrier. He slammed into the barrier hard. Gets overtook there by the M6. I get right behind him. The Ghost just disappears. Was I'm behind him, so quite unlucky for me, but we'll still try to catch up. I had to brake there a bit because he was way too close and didn't want to get a penalty hitting him by mistake, but he goes off, not off track, but he goes off the carousel, and that costs him a few seconds, or just about a second, I would say. He's struggling with that Mercedes to keep it on track. I'm just holding the Beetle on the line, not trying to push too hard, but I am doing quite good here to keep it on track. So by now I'm just thinking, keep the car on track and get to the podium. I saw everybody that was leading the race, it was in front or behind me, at one point made an accident, so I don't want to be one of them. So something happened there. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's the Merc that, yeah. So the M6, it's lagging there a bit, and I'm not sure if he was following the car and his luck caused him to drift there, and yeah, he met the barrier once again. So I take advantage of the mistake and I get into the second place. Following the Merc here to see what's going on. This is the car in 4th position, if I'm not mistaken. Back to my car, so now I'm in second. Managed to stay on track and just pass everybody that crashed. Obviously the Beetle is not as fast as the M6 or the SLS when it comes to top speed, so it's hard, to actually catch somebody and overtake him, but it's also hard for them to keep the car on track. So far I'm in second position. Yeah, the guy in the fourth goes off track. Let's see. Yeah, he's really trying hard to catch up with us, and he overdid it. Nobody chasing him, so probably that's how he's gonna finish. So the Mercedes had a penalty, probably from hitting the wall, or not sure if he made contact with another car, but he needs to serve the penalty, and that gives me a few seconds ahead. So still in second position. I'm gonna give you a view from the cockpit there a bit. So the mark is nowhere near. I was just chasing from his point of view. I'm too far away for him to catch up. And I'm just coming up there, the last corner. That's me, confirming the second position. Trying just to keep it on track, not to bin it in the last corner, which we all know it's really something that can happen. So just finishing the race there in second position. Must say I'm quite happy with the result. Starting fourth and managing not to make any accidents, not to hit anyone or go off track, and apparently that was enough for a podium to get the second place. So good enough in my opinion. If you like the video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more of this content, hit subscribe. Thank you guys.